Hey guys, wanted to do a quick walkthrough of the Robe RoboSpot system set up with 6 Robe long throw BMFLs. So first we have here is the actual control module that'll give me pan and tilt control over all the lights, and you can sync up to as many as you can pretty much fit in the universe for your control of these lights. Separately, I have MANet outputting, so I have control over values such as dimmer, color, frost, and iris of all of my fixtures. So, let's go back to white. Back in here we have a few controls that we can have set up. So within the sub menu here, I can actually set up all of my function mappings, such as dimmer, iris, frost, zoom, and pretty much anything you want to control about the light. You can map all these to every single button. So right here I have a zoom control, which is zooming the camera. And we have other features such as focus and zoom that we can apply to all of these faders. And pretty much any function about the light is completely mappable. All we want the operators to have control of is movement, and we will control everything else about the fixture, from color to doing anything crazy like that, to throwing in different frosts on the light. So on the light we have a few features. We have 2 color wheels, and full color mixing on the fixture. Same with an iris. Control the iris size of the light pretty easily. We also have 3 frosts on the light. We have a light frost, medium frost, and a high frost, in case you want to turn it to a wash light. And all these features can be controlled on here as if we just go to the function control, set dimmer, we're going to set it to this wheel, and now should have control over all of the features of the light.
That distance. That. There to there.
So now I can control the dimmer from here, and I can still see. Also in this system, I have 2 of these set up as my camera lights using a network switch to feed them both. And I can quickly swap between these 2 cameras. Let it refresh. Let me rotate it. And now I can go back and forth between 2 cameras in the system pretty easily. I can also refocus it depending if it won't focus automatically, depending on the zoom. And if I ever have an issue, I can always hit reconnect. It should pop up within a few seconds. There's also a few other controls, such as track speed. So if you want something a little smoother for slow movements, you can easily change that speed. If you want to go faster, you can move it pretty fast if you want to follow a pretty fast artist who likes to run around the stage. Or you can go somewhere in between with a medium speed. Let's say your operator goes out of their zone, however, your lights will turn off. When you come back in your zone, they'll snap back in. That'll control them from going outside their zone that they're not supposed to. You can set the system up with just about any amount of fixtures, as long as they're one of the Robin series fixtures, such as points, mega points, beam washes. So on the same module, you also are given control of multiple network settings for how you control the actual lights. So we have ArtNet, MA1 and 2 protocol, and sACN. Really easy to set up. Just go to change your IP. I have it set up for sACN right now. Set your mask, your net mask for whatever you need. Configure universes, MANet universes, and sACN settings, all from a touchscreen menu. You can also set up your discovery settings. So if I plug and play with the system and I just want it to work as I plug it in, I'll just hit auto discovery, And same if you have a DMX coming out of the back of the panel, like I have right here. You can do RDM discovery out of the back of the light, start devices, and it'll do a discovery process all over again. Within the system, you also can monitor what all of your lights are doing. So if we go into our device settings, I can actually see each of the addresses of all my lights. I can offset it. I can do full RDM control of all my lights that I have in that chain. If I'm doing a multi-camera setup, and let's say one of my cameras drops, for example, on my network rack right here, I'm gonna pull out camera 2, come back. Camera 2's gone now. Well, just swap back and forth pretty easily. Give it a second to refresh.
A few moments later.
And there we go, reconnects. So in case one of your lights goes down, you can give it about 10 seconds and it will refresh. Let the video sync back up. It may have an issue with the network dropping, but you won't actually lose your entire system with only one network dropping out of your lights. It won't really crash. Let's reconnect just to set it back up, and should take a second to sync back up. And there we go. Now let's say your operator starts over there and you have an issue where they can't get back and their positions are stuck. You can actually enable and disable your pan and tilt from these two buttons. Recalibrate till you're back at that 0 dot. Turn it back on, and now you have control again. Your operators also have control of blackout buttons. Quick and easy. And if at the end of the show we're transitioning or disabling spots for part of a show, hit the activate button, and now I have full control of my lights from here. So I can go and use these as normal lights if I want to. Pretty easy, just by enabling and disabling the active button. And that's about it for the Robe RoboSpots. With these systems, you can also get optional motion cameras, so you can, in case you don't have the budget for a long throw BMFL, you can just get a motion camera, which is the size of a spiky, and use that in your systems.